welcome back to another video, and today I will be showing you the basics of CSS. So guys, to start things off, I am back in the Solo Learn app. Last video on the first HTML tutorial I showed you how to use it, so go watch the beginning right now if you don't know how to use it. So we start off in the HTML terminal. But today, we're not doing HTML. Today, we're typing on CSS. Now, right away, it says body and some brackets. Let's delete all of that. So now, let's make it so that every single paragraph with the class big blue will be big and blue. So to do that, let's write p dot big blue, or you can write anything there. I'm gonna do big underscore blue. Then we do a space, a decorated bracket, which is pretty much that, but we hold shift, so it does like that. Then enter, and then this will happen. So here, we type in now the most important thing. So, first here, let's type in color. Now it will appear there, so you can tap on it. And then let's do blue, because that's what we're trying to do. So now, let's make it big. Now here is where your choice comes, because you can make it big blue without changing the font, or you can make it big blue with changing the font. For the example, I will make it 30px, Arial, and blue. So we have the color. Now we're gonna write 30px, and I'm going to go Arial because that is my favorite font. Now we have that. If we press run, nothing will happen, because in the HTML we have to write p class in the carrots, of course. This is exactly the same as with style, but here we type in big underscore blue. So now it will not autocomplete itself, because it cannot do slash p class big blue, because then it would be just the program doesn't understand that, so we have to write it all by ourselves. So here I'm going to write I'm big and blue, and after that we finish it off, and that after doing it, big and blue. So now that we have the class, we can also specify what font from the dictionary it can be by ID. So let's make it again. To make the ID, we do hashtag and then what ID you want it to be. So I'm going to make it small green for the example. We do everything the same, just that we do color green, and font, if we do 10, it will be pretty small. PX is, for example, the size that you use on Google Docs or on your presentations. Now, if we here type in PID equals and then a quotation mark, and here we type in small green, and then our text, finish it off, it will be small and green. So yes, here I'm gonna show you, these are the most important CSS elements. So we have font weight, which is pretty much if you want it to be bold, italic, underlined. Now, small caps is not considered as a font weight. It is considered as text decoration, but there will be more about text decoration on a different tutorial. Now, the second most important one is the background color. Now, it is background dash color yellow, for example. It will make the background color yellow. We have the color, which is pretty much the most simple but still very important. And the text outline. Make sure that you spell this correct, because for a lot of people they spell this outline wrong. This pretty much just makes it where you want it to be. If I change center to, for example, let's say right, then it will be at the right. So guys, now it's time for a little challenge. I want you to make the text coding is fun in one, the color yellow, in the background color blue, to be aligned in the right at the size of 16px, and in the font area. Now pause the video and do that, and let's see how you did it. Okay guys, so there's actually 3 ways you could do this. So first, let's start off with the most basic one, which is putting all of the CSS into the HTML page right away. As you can see, if you did that, good job. It should look like that. Now the second way is making the class. It's basically the same text, but it is considered differently because you do not write P style but P class. And the third way is to make an ID using the hashtag, which is also different because you write ID there instead of class or style. That will be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you next time.